Letting go of your day for sleep can occasionally be frustrating as you lie in your bed. Mind chatter can often branch into thoughts that distract you to restlessness. Rest easily now as the idea or seed of sleep is recognized. Everything you do, like sleeping, is created from the basis of an idea. In this moment, and the moments that follow, you will replace distracting thoughts by planting the seed of sleep in your mind and allowing it to grow. Take a moment to sense your body's baseline, observing your mind, your muscles, and your breath, as if you were an onlooker. Now, closing your eyes, envisage a large open nighttime garden surrounded by beautiful lavender. The soothing colors and scent of these wonderful flowers are comforting. A warm and comfortable atmosphere is felt in the air. Feeling no breeze at all, everything is peaceful. Only the moon can be seen in the quiet, dark night sky, with the occasional star twinkling. In front of you is a bridge that leads out of the garden into a wooded area, saturated in abundance with trees. Slowly advancing on the short, soft, cool grass, you step onto the bridge, carefully dodging the daisies and buttercups that are dotted around. The wooden bridge warms your feet a little as you feel the ridges of knots and patterns on its surface. Walking to the middle of the bridge, you find a lantern. Taking it off its holder, you carry it to illuminate your way forward. Nothing moves in the calmness of these darkened hours, except the dancing flame of the torch you now hold. Its warm glow brings a satisfying heat as you walk along without interruption. Moving the lantern slowly around, you see the frame of the bridge, its red color and the moldings of an arched shape. The flames gently flicker from your own movements, the light of each moment different to the next. Soothing and unobtrusive, it flickers its own indescribable sound. Now on the other side of the bridge, you feel the touch of the grass once again under your feet. A stream can be heard softly trickling away beyond the darkness, and as the lantern lights your way, you continue into a wooded space. Illuminating the area in front of you, green leaves cover the large oak trees, surrounded by yellow leaves of the past on the ground. The now earthy scent, intertwined and mixed with the lavender, brings a sense of being grounded, a true sense of calmness. A solitary owl hoots in the trees, its call very much interpreted as a friendly greeting. The feeling of peace is now felt from hearing the quietness of peace. As you continue to walk, you see another lantern flickering in sight. You see that beneath the lantern is a trowel, a packet of seeds, and a watering can. The subtle ambient light helps you to see more as you reach this curious spot. A note placed next to the seeds simply reads, "To sleep, plant a seed." Curiously, you reach down, picking up the trowel in one hand, and you begin scooping the earth to the side of where you dig. Digging a good level down, you place the trowel to the side. Picking up the packet of seeds, you carefully tease a few of these seeds into the palm of your hand. Slowly, you tip your hand over the hole you have dug and allow the seeds to spill into it. Now in place, you cover the seeds over with some of the earth. Patting the soil down softly but firmly, the seeds are now out of sight, being nourished by the ground. Standing up, you notice once again how quiet it is. Everything is still. The owl hoots once more, as if giving a signal that this is now time for rest. Standing back, you see by the light of your lantern a sprouting stem, green in color, working out from the soil. As it slowly grows, a leaf opens up from its stalk, growing to quite a fantastic size. The leaf stretches out, looking very much like a lily pad, curling at its sides. You now see cotton strands weaving over the leaf from the stem, creating layers upon the green surface, which is now turning white. Layer after layer forms on top of the large leaf. As it slows down, it now unmistakably resembles the size and shape of a bed with a blanket and a pillow. You remember the note that you saw about planting a seed for sleep, and with your now tired body, you climb onto and into this natural bed. The comfort you feel is so soft and relaxing as you sink deeply into relief. As you place your head on the pillow, your neck instantly loosens, and your body follows. Covering yourself over, you realize how tired you in fact are. Your eyelids desperately wanting to close. Your now limp body releasing all energy as you descend heavily. As you close your eyes, you hear and feel the sound of movement. Trusting your intuition, you have a knowing that this bed will provide the best night's sleep for tonight. As you feel it begin to ascend. The sound of the stalk beneath rustles and stretches, guiding you and your bed upwards. The downward force of this gentle journey relaxes you more. Up and up you go, away now from any concerns, leaving them all behind for a good night's rest. The moon now peeking through a cloud-covered sky, the stars twinkling through. Everything becomes even more quiet, far away from where you first started. Through the passing clouds you go, your eyes becoming hypnotized as they lose focus. Heavier and heavier you feel, your body descending and sinking further into comfort. As you pass the clouds, you see an array of various colors of every spectrum. You see the aurora borealis. As the plant detaches, you drift through the sky, smoothly, peacefully. As you rest your eyes and relax your body, the energy of the aurora borealis heals your mind to clearness, enough for you to slip a little further. Letting go, drifting into sleep, the light show continues to loosen your muscles, deeply soothing your body. Hearing the sound of your own breath, you hear a calmer cycle. Using the observation of your breath now, you begin to expel any distracting energy. If you sense that any areas of your body in particular are holding tension in your muscles, automatically adjust them, transitioning that area into a more loosened state. You can use your breath to do this. Without changing your breathing pattern, with each exhalation, use the expulsion of air to deflate every muscle. Starting at your head, as you calmly breathe out, feel the back of your head and the muscles behind your ears loosen, perhaps easing your neck a little too. Choosing one of the next few breaths out, take your attention to your face, your brow, eyes, cheeks, nose and mouth. As you exhale, feel your face beginning to soften, cooling down from the experiences of today. Like a wave of peace, from your brow to your chin, the muscles in your face descend downwards, also calming each natural breath as you continue. With your eyes softer, your cheeks slightly slumped, and your mouth area loose, your next breath out relaxes your jaw. It may take a couple of slow, easy breaths to feel relief, and as your jaw unclenches, your face eases into a contented state. By now, your breathing may have deepened, resulting in longer and more refreshing breaths. Taking your attention now to your neck, and as you breathe out slow, the gentle pull of gravity beckons your head slowly into your pillow. Breathing down, your shoulders rest down heavily onto the surface you lie upon. The tops of your arms and shoulders follow in descent. There is no need to be conscious as you further the relaxation that is felt. You have already begun to let go of today as you begin the journey to sleep now. Each muscle in your arms descending now, being filled instead with a heaviness of restful sensations. As the clearness of thought emerges, so too does a more relaxed body. Feel that wave of relief slide down your back in your next breath out. As you glide into unawareness, your hips and thighs softly become free to descend down to rest. Breathing out, your legs begin to feel heavily limp as your mind wanders further into that silent sleep-filled state. on the next calm exhalation, your ankles, feet, and toes release all energy of consciousness, sinking deep into your bed. Heavily relaxed now, you are carefree in your way of thinking, only every so often breathing down any areas that need to be released. As you restfully float more into sleep, your eyelids become ever so gently closed as your head descends deeply. Your mind now silent, not a word of chatter, and as the last of any awareness slides away, your wrists, hands and fingers tenderly bring your mind's focus completely into sleep. Every muscle now loose, free and rested, cooler from the release of all negativity. Your breaths open, deep, and automatically calming on every cycle, and your mind has a sensation of space, a freedom of being able to fill it with what you would like to see and feel. In a moment, your body and mind will feel as light as the oxygen you breathe, allowing you to unconsciously transcend, being one with the air that you breathe. Relax more on every breath. Fill your mind with the air that you breathe in order to create more space. Drifting further, you begin to sense a feeling of being lighter. The cool air that enters your body slowly lifts you upwards, all the while your eyelids becoming heavier and heavier. There is no feeling of the transition of lying in your bed to floating above it, light as a feather, resting heavily on the air that you breathe. As your mind frees up with more space, just to sleep, you drift more as your body ascends a little higher. Now the observation between reality and dream begins to be slightly fuzzy, feeling nothing more than relaxing down deeper. Lifting higher and higher, the dream world takes over. Floating high, you feel free, safe and content. Curious as to what may be around you, you float in any direction that you are attracted to. Floating above land, houses, streets and pastures of green. Where you float, there is no temperature. You are neither hot or cold, but just right. Although your muscles feel cooler from releasing that unwanted tension. Free and unworried about time. Here, time matters not, as you float freely in your own dream. Perhaps in the background of your mind, you may hear the breaths of your body as you go deeper into sleep, and then draw back to this tranquil sensation of floating easily across the sky. Here, nothing matters. The opinion of yourself, the opinion of others, anything going on in your life, you can let it all go now. Sense how relaxed your shoulders are in this moment as you glide your way across the land. Your fingertips tingling from the togetherness of every molecule that exists around you. The freedom to go wherever you want to go, and the state you find yourself in has brought you now to being one with the universe. Being that free spirit, you now pick a place where you would like to go. As you travel far and wide from perhaps memories or fascinations, time and distance is not an issue. Release yourself into the dream that you would like to dream tonight. Feel how easy your legs float. Give yourself what you want tonight, as the moon shines in the background and your physical body rests. Deeper and deeper you go until everything begins to fade out. Wherever you go tonight, it may be a memory that you'd like to visit, a place that you yearn to be, or a person you want to see. You will be there in a moment. As you drift deeper and heavier into sleep, floating above the land, in the distance, you see the edge of this world, and on the other side of that place is that place, memory or person. Heading towards the edge of your dream, once you cross this world and into that unconscious state, you will be vividly present in everything you see. Closer and closer to the edge of the dream, you close your eyes heavier until now you are dreaming your dream. As my voice fades off and you live your dream, everything you see, feel, hear and experience will be as if you were actually there. Everything begins to fill with color. Your nose fills with the scent of this place, and your face smiles as you experience more and more. In your sleep, your dream fills you with positivity, replenishing all your energy for when you awake, going deeper and onwards with your dream. You are in full control. Feeling warm, safe, and very relaxed, calmness and peacefulness absorbs every part of you. As you go further and deeper into that dream, your body and consciousness rests as your physical body sleeps. In this moment, you just let go. Sleep is about letting go of your day, not just as you dream, but to find peace within. The balance of your energy flow is important to establish a basis to eventually drift off. As you rest, imagine walking on a beautiful sandy beach with a rich, deep blue sky above. Begin to feel the warmth of the sun on your skin as you watch the gentle waves lap up onto the shore. Every so often, the heat from the sun felt on your face is eased from a soft current of cool air, relaxing your eyes, cheeks and mouth. Your feet sink down into the fine abundance of white sand granules, warming the underside of each foot. Your inner energy flow regulates your balance, your emotions, your positivity, and much, much more. First of all, I'd like you to take a moment in observing your energy. There is no need to change anything, just observe. The oceanic mineralized oxygen you breathe begins to calm your every thought, allowing your shoulders to slide downwards, alleviating any tension. Each arm lazily sways back and forth with the rhythm of your slow-paced amble through the soft sand. With each plunge of your feet, you are massaged into calmer thinking as your heartbeat and mind chatter begin to slow. The calming clean air, the clear blue sky, and the soothing white noise of low-key waves make for a truly tranquil setting. As your arms gently swing at your sides, you feel the delicate and almost unnoticeable breeze between each finger. which helps in distracting you from any thoughts. With each moment calming your body and clearing your mind, your breathing has deepened substantially. You decrease your walking speed as you walk up to the water's edge. As the dry, warm sand transitions into a cooler silt that is easier to walk upon, you observe the hypnotic waves rolling in. In hearing and seeing the waves wash to a fizzle, you become aware that an inexplicable cleansing effect can be felt. Wading your feet up to your ankles, you feel the cleansing properties of the sea with delight. The cooler, mineral-abundant water takes you further up the tranquility scale. Wanting to experience more of this sensation, you walk a little further, and as each part of you begins to bathe, you become ever so present. Enjoying the sway of the soft waves that pass like pulses of new energy, you assume a more clear thought process without any distractions. Soaking up this newfound energy, as every wave rolls past, you observe your body loosening more, and your mind to be completely free. As the water contours around your feet and ankles, you feel the release of everything that was holding you back from relaxing. Splaying in relief as you feel the sea take all tension away in between each toe. The warm water caresses past your legs, washing away all stresses and strains to a looseness. All emotions, thoughts, and feelings become grounded, giving a sensation of heaviness as your body loosens. With each breath becoming slower and deeper, following the energy begins to make your eyes tired. Thinking no more, you take a moment to appreciate the pleasant and pleasing release that you now experience, swaying ever more detached from any thought that pass. Slowly, you begin to walk out of the water, an easy movement with the sea gently helping you ashore. As you reach the shore, soft white waves make your body feel heavier. Turning around, you look in awe at the sea and what it has provided for you in this moment. As the sun heats your body once more, the tingle of the water evaporating from your skin brings a delightful peace and strength upon you. The strength being that you can, in fact, let go of things, and the peace found from doing so. Wanting to delve deeper into the blissful state you now feel, you survey the area for something else to add to the tranquility. 3 flat pebbles can be seen. You reach down, extracting them from the beach. Their shiny, smooth surfaces are revealed as the granular grains of sand spill down and diffuse with the breeze. Clanking the warm pebbles in your hands, you walk down to the water's edge. The sun now beginning to set on the horizon, with its warmth still felt in the air. Placing one of the pebbles in your dominant hand, you sense any negativity that perhaps has built up inside, and transfer that energy to the stone. With the heat of the sun loosening your muscles, you feel a pulse of energy working through your body to your hand, transferring any negative energy into the pebble. Taking a moment to observe this release, you pitch the pebble over the waves, skimming it on the water's surface. Bouncing a few times, it loses its momentum and sinks down to the bottom of the sea floor. From letting go of any negativity, you feel released, now a little clearer in mind and more relaxed. Bringing the second pebble into your dominant hand, you begin to bring any mind chatter down from your head to the stone. As any images or thoughts dissolve, you relax a little more. Now feeling that all concerns are now in the pebble you hold, you pull back and skim it across the top of the water, where it flutters, then staggers, to then plummet out of sight. Feeling more grounded, you scan your body for any areas of tension, and then move that energy down to the last pebble. Your shoulders, chest and abdomen loosen greatly. Pulling back, you launch the stone through the water. Rebounding off the seawater, the pebble splashes away and down under the surface. releasing this stress leaves you with a sensation of freedom in your body and easement in your mind. Now watching the sun dip down, the aura of the sky displays a warm, colourful palette of red, orange, and yellow. As you continue to thoughtfully look out to sea, your eyes close. Taking a naturally timed, deeper breath, you breathe in this moment and clear your chest down into contentment. Imagining the ideal image behind your eyes, and in your imagination, you see a boat shored up on the jetty next to you. This boat will take you to the beautiful island you see on the horizon across the sea. The island provides a place for you to contemplate your most personal thoughts, wants, and desires, and also provides peace. You step onto the solid wooden jetty, walking up to the boat that will drive you to tranquility, and as the boat leaves, you look back at the whitewash of the motors beneath, which trail back to the shore over the gentle waves. The blue sky becomes larger as you begin to see the bigger picture. The mainland, where all that you know inhabits, starts to be distant the further you travel away and edge closer to the island destination. At this moment, feel inside and within which images of your life you see more apparent as you watch them shrink out of sight. Turning slowly around towards the front of the boat, you let those images automatically fade off, and the emotions that you felt melt down your muscles. At this point, you are committed to changing your state of mind for relaxation. As you look ahead, a tiny island grows before your very eyes. As you get closer, you begin to see in more detail. In the distance, palm trees fade into view on a white, sandy beach that looks untouched and uninhabited. A waterfall spills out from the rock formation at the front of this island oasis and onto the ocean below. This place is like nothing you have ever seen. Just the sight of everything you see brings comfort to your mind as you relax down more and more. Reaching shore, your boat docks at the side of some large rocks that extend out into the clear sea water. you wondrously exit out of the boat and onto a surprisingly very warm, white, sandy beach. As your feet touch the fine grains below, a wave catches your ankles. Being warmer than expected, your body waits for the next gentle roll of clear, clean, and soothing, warm ocean water. Again, your feet and ankles feel relief, allowing your shoulders to drop down to a state of fully letting go. Taking steps forward to explore this peaceful haven, your feet continue to experience a deep relaxation as the sand massages in between each toe and up over the top of each foot. Scouting around with your eyes, the land you see before you is soft and gentle on your inner being, helping you to remain present and calm. There is nothing but the gentle lapping sound of the small stroking waves that unobtrusively reach out to the shore. Now quiet and even more calmer, you are now alone with your true thoughts and feelings, and also able to recognize how at peace you truly are. Be one with yourself for a moment. Cherish inside every sense of being one with your inner being and this beautiful island. Now feeling a little more rested, taking this moment for yourself is doing wonders for your well-being. You head away from the drifting water that meets the soft white sand, up to where the palm trees line the beginnings of the beach. As you walk, your feet absorb every calming effect that the fine grains of the beach massage you with. Under one of the palm trees, you decide to sit, shielded from the warm heat of the sun and facing out to sea. Your legs very tired and your shoulders ease out from your neck muscles. With your hands on your lap, you look out over the blue, clear ocean towards the mainland, gazing far and wide. Beginning to daydream about your wants and desires of life, you relax more. Just imagine what life would be like for you to achieve living in this positive mindset. Right now, you have left behind everything. It is all on the mainland, even anything of a negative nature. Here, you can start again. Looking across the ocean, in your mind's eye, only see the things that would benefit your true self. To accomplish all this, the lines of communication between your true self and the outside world need to be opened. Communicating your true feelings to someone else is beneficial in every way. If you do not assert your thoughts, then no one will truly know how you feel, and the same can be said about yourself and your inner self. Being with and being surrounded by a positive attitude will gain you energy, lift your spirits, and thrust your confidence forwards. Feel the flow of positive energy. Feel it in your mind and feel it in your body, helping you to relax automatically. Now it is time to go back to the mainland. There you will begin to implement the workings of this journey that ultimately satisfies your inner well-being. Taking everything of a positive nature back with you, you board the boat once again. As the boat rides out, you feel determined in your quest for a peaceful mindset. As the boat rides the ocean, you feel determined in your quest for true peace inside. Feeling content, you look forward in anticipation and are now ready to reveal the true you. On reaching the shore, you step back onto the soft sand. Now coming back to this present moment, after envisaging and imagining that journey, you look out to sea once again and feel relief from your journey. Now feeling more tired, you walk up to your beach towel and lie peacefully upon it. As you feel the positive atmosphere of this space, a gentle breeze blows between your toes, softening the bottoms of your feet. Closing your eyes whilst you enjoy the warm sun, you slowly reach out each arm to your sides. Grasping a handful of the fine, formless sand, you allow it to fall between your fingers, which then loosen from the warmth. As the last few grains silently land, your hands descend downwards, resting on the miniature dune-like surface. With the waves within auditory range, the sound of your breathing is similar to the gentle sweeps of inward and outward, soothing rocking motion of the water. Each spill of the white wash releases the energy of each wave, letting it seep down into the wet sand. From these short moments of relief, you recognize that your breathing sounds similar to the tender waves that peacefully roll in on the shore. A steady rhythm of inward, cleansing breaths and automatic, hushed expulsions reassure you that it's safe to relax. The swaying and rustling leaves of the palm tree above provides a grounding point and adds to the already calm atmosphere. Now quieter in mind, you bask in the last of the sun's warm heat, whilst sinking a little deeper into a deeply satisfying, peaceful state. With the sky now a little darker and the sun completely gone from view, night begins to slowly shift in. The first stars of dusk appear as you look upwards, gazing at their glistening shimmers. The color of the sky becomes an almost purple hue as the quiet of darkness sets in. With the temperature of the air still warm, you feel a slight dip as the night air cools the atmosphere. Feeling ready to rest, you prepare your surroundings for sleep. With the campfire already set up, all you have to do is light it. Taking a match, you slide it across the phosphorus side of a matchbox. It ignites as you cup it from the breeze. Teasing the dried grass and kindling at the bottom of the fire, you watch the flame expand and start the chain reaction that will heat the logs on top. With a crackle and a sizzle, the logs begin to catch. Seeing little to no smoke, the fire becomes steady, safely encompassed by rocks. The heat that can now be felt, and even the smell, is warming as your shoulders relax further. You warm your hands as the fire grows, sensing the radiating effect also on your face and feet. You gaze through the hypnotic flames, all the while your mind drifting and your body loosening. A quiet consumes the air. Even with the sound of the crackling logs and the soft waves in the background, everything feels peaceful. As you sense your eyes softening from the warmth, you decide to retire to your hammock, which is situated but a few feet away. Gathering your blanket and a pillow from beneath the palm tree, you climb up into your hammock and make yourself comfortable. Covering yourself over and resting your head, the pleasant warmth of the campfire can be felt as the last of any persuasion to move anymore is depleted. Now ready for sleep, you let the automatic pull of gravity allow your head to sink deeply within your pillow. The shape of the hammock promotes your body to feel heavy, whilst the heat of the now glowing logs encourages your muscles to unwind, feeling heavier with each consecutive calm breath. Your body descends into a shifting, sleep-filled slumber. As you breathe naturally, your body descends as your mind retreats to sleep. Your face clear of any other expression except that of peace as your jaw begins to widen in relief. As your neck loosens, your head sinks deeper into your plush, comfortable pillow, giving your eyelids every reason to remain closed. In relaxing more, your shoulders let everything just be in this moment. Letting go more, your arms weigh down further, anchoring your hands and fingers into a limp state. The grasp of your awareness now diminishing. Your chest and abdomen loosens completely, allowing your back to align in a way that encourages further relaxed thought. The warmth of the fire only helps your already sleepy state to continue relaxing as your hips and thighs sink down into your hammock. In the relief of delving deeper into sleep, your legs, ankles and feet rest into comfort, softening the bottoms of each foot and unfurling each toe. A balance of peace, warmth, clearness of mind, and relaxation is achieved as you just let go. You start to drift off more deeply. Your awareness now fading as the ambience of everything you feel takes you closer to sleep. Delicately, every muscle becomes soothed as your body becomes heavier from the warmth you now feel in this moment. Your mind floating towards a peaceful night's rest with nothing other than tranquility and peace. The sounds that you hear and bring solace now begin to fade out as you slip further into a heavy slumber. relaxing more and more, your body leans naturally towards gravity, a weight of relaxation that feels so euphoric. Breathing deeper and longer breaths, your abdomen and chest loosen so effortlessly. With your back easing softly, your shoulders, neck and head give up any resistance, as the sensation helps in every way to take you deeper. With all sounds and awareness dispersing as you enter into a deeply pleasing and refreshing sleep. Your arms sink down, enabling your wrists, hands and fingers to become loose in a restful position. And as the last of any sounds are heard, your legs, ankles and feet weigh down, releasing the last of today out through your toes. As you sleep now, rejuvenating your mind and body, you will remember every sensation felt that brought you to this wonderful state of being. Whilst asleep, your mind will become balanced once again. Your perspective and positivity will be replenished, and your body will feel refreshed. Sleeping a pleasant night's slumber, you give yourself the gift of letting go completely. This quiet atmosphere of sleep now takes care of you, and with your willingness of going deeper, you will find healing and peace. As every calm breath relaxes you more, you let go more and more. Inside your mind and imagination is a place where you can find peace. You are capable of finding this area of balance at any time. It's just a matter of shifting your perspectives. Given that you are ready for sleep and are already preparing your closed eyes without indecision, make the decision to go to sleep. Now, placing your focus completely on yourself, and that includes your mind, your body, and all that you are. Take this moment to relax, to feel at ease, and absorb the peaceful silence of the night. Taking your awareness to your neck, observe how it feels. Can your neck muscles let go a little more? Without being concerned about anything else, allow your head to slowly rest. You are allowed to relax to feel guilt-free and to spend some time being at peace. Giving no more thought to today, sense the soft inhalation as your chest rises, then lowers on every exhalation. Being aware of your breathing pattern, you feel and hear each cycle of breath. You become synchronized as you now know the rhythm of each breath. And as each cycle becomes slower and deeper, your awareness of that pattern helps to relax further.